voice. I scoot closer to Win. He's the only one here I really know, now that we've spent most of the last 3 days together, whisking through history and around my world to find the pieces of a weapon this group's former leader left behind. The weapon that will destroy the time field that allows Chemiate scientists to alter Earth's past and stop their experimenting, and its continued deterioration of the planet. For good. I have to remember that. The people in front of me aren't like other Chemiates. They're risking their lives to free Earth. Abruptly, the lights go out. The floor shudders, and I stumble. My body feels oddly flimsy. There's a little less gravity on Chemia than on Earth, Wynn mentioned before. They must keep the ship the same. Wynn's hand tightens around my elbow. A high voice pierces the darkness from somewhere above, speaking in Chemiate. "The satellite's directing a sensor sweep this way," Wynn murmurs by my ear, the familiar British lilt to his English steadying me. "We're going into minimum power mode, so it doesn't see us until we're out of range." The research satellite over Earth houses not just scientists and travelers, but also the enforcers, the Chemiate police who'll shoot us down if we're spotted. I wait, legs locked, heart pounding. The floor has settled back into the gentle trembling I noticed before. The voice above makes another announcement. The darkness is so dense, I can't make out even the outline of Wynn right beside me. I wish I were close enough to touch a wall, to remind myself that the space around us is not as vast as it feels right now. I wish I had the slightest idea what to expect from this place. Wynn is just saying, "It shouldn't be much longer," when the voice above peals out, this time sounding cheerful. A second later, the lines on the ceiling gleam back on. I blink in the sudden glare. Mako and Pavel head straight out, Jule sauntering after them. Flo looks at Wynn and me, her near-black eyes as impenetrable as the earlier darkness. "I'd like you to adjust to the ship before we discuss the logistics of your stay," she says to me. "We'll talk further after first bunk down." I nod. "Try to stick to the job you've been given," she says to Wynn dryly. Wynn has let go of my arm, but I feel him tense as she strides out of the room. "Is she still upset that you disobeyed her orders?" I ask. Wynn wasn't assigned to track down Janant's weapon himself, just to keep watch. And he was never supposed to reveal their mission, or anything else about Chemia, to an Earthling like me. Never mind that the two of us accomplished more in those few days than the rest of them had in weeks. They might not have retrieved even one piece of the weapon if he hadn't risked asking for my help. "She's happy with the results," he says, swiping a hand through his jagged black hair. "I'm not sure she trusts that they were a result of quick thinking and not dumb luck." "It was a lot of initiative to take all at once," Isis remarks from where she's lingered by the doorway. Wynn shrugs, but his deep blue eyes are pensive. Flo didn't mention what his current job is, but I'm going to guess he's on babysitting duty. I drag in a breath, the crisp air leaving a faint mineral taste in my mouth. I don't want him to regret inviting me to help see their mission through. "So, here I am," I say. "Give me the tour?" I'll be more useful once I have some idea where and what everything is. "Of course," he says, shaking himself out of his thoughts. "I'll help show you around," Isis says. She smiles, but the analytical sharpness of her gaze as it slides to me reminds me of when we first met, when he saw me as more of a scientific curiosity than a person. "We should get to know each other," she adds. "You're going to be staying with Britta and me when we reach Chemia." Her accent is thicker than Wynn's or Flo's.